Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at Kill Teams of the Imperium. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Kill Teams of the Imperium. Enforce the Emperor's will in the new edition. A new edition of Kill Team has breached the perimeter, carrying a cargo of refresh rules for the slickest and most involved edition yet. There will be 33 classified kill teams ready to play at launch, and the rules will be available for free right here on Warhammer Community. Alright, so two important notes right there. It says the slickest and most involved edition yet. I don't know if I love the idea of the most involved edition yet, as a lot of my issues with the previous edition is just how bloated the rules got. But the last line is pretty cool. There's going to be 33 classified kill teams ready to play at launch, and the rules will be available for free. So free rules good, most involved edition yet bad. The vast and bellicose Imperium has its share of kill teams ready to muster. And that's before we even get started on Space Marines, presenting a solution for every imaginable problem, so long as the solution is the Emperor's Wrath manifest. Every faction has a unique faction rule, specialized equipment, and ploys, giving each one its own identity and playstyle. Our analysts have cooked up an overview of some of the Imperial kill teams you can buy at launch, and the tools they get to play with. Alright, so first we have the Death Corps of Krieg. The veteran guardsmen return to kill team with gas masks on, bayonets fixed, and a new name. The Death Corps of Krieg are unquestionably loyal and will hustle into the meat grinder of combat with no thought of their own safety. Unaugmented humans are comparatively weak in a galaxy full of terrors, so the Death Corps generally have a lot of bodies in the kill zone. Alright, so very cool. One of my favorite kill teams right here. So we have Guardsman Orders, Strategic Gambit, and Support. A friendly Death Corps Watchmaster operative can issue a Guardsman Order. Whenever it does, select one Guardsman Order for all friendly Death Corps operatives within 6 inches to receive it. Whenever a friendly operative receives a Guardsman Order, apply its rules until the end of the turning point. Operatives cannot benefit from more than one Guardsman Order at once. They only benefit from the most recent order they received during that turning point. So we have one of those Guardsman Orders shown here. Take Aim. Ranged weapons of operatives that receive this order, excluding mortar barrage and remote detonator, have the balanced weapon rule. Their faction rule allows Watchmaster operatives to issue a Guardsman Order to allies within 6 inches. There are several orders available. Take Aim confirms the balance rule, allowing allies to reroll one attack dice, while others let them hunker down or fix bayonets. Alright, so much more similar to what we see in 40k. Basically able to grant a special ability or benefit to like everybody within 6. And typically you're only going to have like 1 or 2 guys in the kill team able to do this. And then we have Combeads. Combeads allow Death Corps to remain in contact during the chaos of battle, while the experience in siege warfare denies opponents their cover saves by conferring the saturate keyword. Combeads. Whenever a friendly Death Corps Watchmaster or friendly Death Corps Confidant operative issues a Guardsman Order, you can use this rule. If you do, instead of each friendly Death Corps operative within 6 inches receiving this order, you can select one friendly Death Corps operative to receive that order. Siege Warfare. Friendly Death Corps operatives' ranged weapons have the saturate weapon rule. Eagle-eyed Death Corps spotters identify firing angles for dug-in targets with Seek Light, which stops targets from hiding behind light cover, and can soften up opponents with a mortar barrage. So here we see the Death Corps spotter. So APL 2, move 6 inches, save 5+, wound 7. So definitely a nice change to see that they have gone back to inches, as it was just an unnecessary change that overcomplicated the game. We see save 5+. Obviously, the better that number is on your save characteristic, the more likely you are to stop that damage from going in. And then we see wound 7. So we see the lasgun profile, range attack 4, hit 4+, damage 2-3. And then we see the mortar barrage, attack 4, hit 4+, damage 3-5. Blast 2 inches, heavy, dash only, and then silent. And then we see their melee bayonet, attack 3, 4+, 2-3 damage. And then we have the spot special ability support. Select one enemy operative visible to this operative once during the turning point when a friendly Death Corps operative within 3 of this operative is shooting that enemy operative. You can use this effect if you do. So bullet point 1, that friendly operative's ranged weapons have the Seek Light weapon rule. Bullet point 2, the enemy operative cannot be obscured. And then we see the operative cannot perform this action while within control range of an enemy operative. And that is 1 AP. So the Death Corps have a lot of operatives. They have a lot of special abilities. There's a lot of synergy between them. You often have one dude benefiting the performance of another. And in some cases with the orders, multiple other operatives benefit from that single operative's ability. Overall, I would definitely say they're one of the more complex kill teams to play, but they're definitely fun. You get a lot of bodies. But that also means you're going to have a lot of rules that you need to successfully use to increase the efficiency of each other, as opposed to something like Space Marines where you just get a handful of operatives and each one is just strong. Then next we have the Casterkin. The Casterkin are elite soldiers of the Astra Militarum, usually drawn from the formidable ranks of Cadia. Highly disciplined and armed with top quality gear, they are the last word in human special forces. Skillet Arms, Strategic Gambit. Select a Skillet Arms for friendly Kasrkin operatives to have until the ready step of the next strategy phase. Light 'em up. Whenever a friendly Kasrkin operative is shooting at a ready enemy operative, its ranged weapons have the severe weapon rule. During the Gambit step of the strategy phase, a Kasrkin kill team picks one of 4 Skillet Arms options, which remain active until the ready step of the next strategy phase. Light 'em up grants ranged weapons the severe rule, turning a normal success into a critical success. So with the guardsman, you have one guy basically giving orders to anybody that's nearby. With the Kasrkin, you basically have a rule that affects your entire kill team. So it allows you to pick one of your 4 kill team special rules and then confirm that benefit to your entire kill team until the next turn. Their propensity for getting stuck in close range is enhanced by weapon foregrips, which increase accuracy, and they're trained to engage from cover when outgunned. So we had the foregrip rule. Whenever a friendly Kasrkin operative is shooting an operative within 3 inches of it, range weapons on its data card, excluding weapons that include pistol in their name, e.g. hotshot las pistol, all profiles of plasma pistol, etc., have the accurate 1 weapon rule. So engage from cover. Whenever an operative is shooting a friendly Kasrkin operative that is in cover, you reroll 1 of your defense dice. So definitely some cool like thematic rules. I like that about Kill Team, that you essentially have benefits that your operatives gain that are thematic to how they should be played. So you can play them however you want, but if you play them how they're meant to be played, they're going to be much more effective and survivable. Kasrkin troopers are outfitted with top-tier gear, including adaptive equipment which allows them to flex in tactical challenges they find themselves in, hurling smoke grenades and stun grenades as the situation demands. So here we see the Kasrkin trooper profile. APL 2, moves 6 inches, save 4+, wounds 8. Then we have the hotshot las gun, 4 attacks, hit 3+, damage 3-4. And then we have the melee gun butt, attack 3, hit 4+, 2-3 damage. And then we have adaptive equipment. You can do each of the following once per turning point. 1 friendly Kasrkin trooper operative can perform the smoke grenade action. 1 friendly Kasrkin trooper operative can perform the stun grenade action. So we have basically like some generic grenade keywords that will have a special ability, and you can pick one of your operatives to do this per turn. The rules for these actions are found in the universal equipment. Performing those actions using the rule doesn't count towards their action limit, i.e. if you also select those grenades from equipment. So pretty cool. Definitely seeing like some of the different rules and everything. Obviously, until we get the full rules released, we're not going to have a complete idea as to what's going to be good, how some of these rules are going to interact with each other. But overall, it seems like they've kept a lot of the Kill Team stuff the same, and then we've added in some new stuff as well. Hopefully the game is fun, it flows, it plays how it's meant to be, provides the unique feel and like specialized equipment of each individual operative as if they're a hero rather than just like a basic member of a squad like you do in 40K. But overall looks pretty good. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch, and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now, back to the video. So they also touch on the Exaction Squad and some of their rules. And then we had the Imperial Navy Breachers and their kill team. We have the Novitiates for the Adeptus Sororitas, the Inquisitorial Agents as well. And then there's a little note at the bottom. There are many more kill teams to cover over the rest of the week, including those of the Mercurial Eldari and other Xenos forces, plus the Arch Enemy, and then the Space Marines. So very cool. Definitely getting a little preview of what's to come in Kill Team. Overall, I like what we've seen so far, but we'll have to wait and see until we get like the full scope of rules and everything. If Games Workshop has really addressed some of the issues with the current edition of Kill Team. It started off a really fun game. It just got a little bit too bloated with like the rules and power creep. So hopefully they can walk that back, make the game fun and play as it's intended, play a little bit quicker without giving up too much of the cool stuff that made this one of the best skirmish games. I love that they have specifically said there's going to be 33 classified kill teams to play at launch, and the rules are going to be free. We also know that the actual like core rules are going to be free as well. But I don't love that they specifically mentioned that this is the slickest and most involved edition yet. Obviously, everybody wants to be involved with their operatives, wants to have like cool and unique abilities. But being the most involved edition yet could definitely be a double-edged sword. I want the game to be like fun and tactical. I want it to be one of the best skirmish games out there. but I don't want it to be over involved to the point where you're constantly looking up rules. The games are taking multiple hours to play, and it starts feeling like a little bit more of a chore where you're digging through books and erratas rather than just moving guys around and rolling some dice. So let me know what you think so far of the stuff we've heard about Kill Team, what you're excited for. What do you think of the seasons? Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And as always, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I really hope Games Workshop doesn't F this up. And I'm out of here.